So we have come out of the 222 portal on Sunday the 10th, and now we've arrived here at Mercury going direct after being in retrograde since the 28th of July or the 18th of July. And it's interesting, Mercury itself does not turn in a different direction. It just appears to be turning in a different direction from Earth. And when it goes direct, it actually, which is today the 11th of August, it actually appears to be standing still. And really, it is mirroring back to you exactly where we need to be in that space of stillness. Be still, right? It's there's a shift in energy going on right now. It's like kind of this renewed energy. A lot of people are probably feeling that, and it really supports growth and this potential for forward movement. So in this stillness, we still have this space where we can just sit still and not do anything active, other than sit in positive, impeccable thoughts, right? Communication now is it can go on to a different space. We can clean up, especially digitally, go into your inbox and all that kind of stuff, and tap into this newfound purpose that we're starting to really emerge from, right? I think people are really having shifts and trying to discover where they want to go and what they want to do, right? I see that a lot of that going on and across the board, right? It's a really great time for us to meditate and to be clear with our intentions, and it'll actually help us get clear on our intentions and really helping us to cultivate exactly what we want to commit to. And off the back of that, we also have another couple of events that are going on this week, and let's have a look and see what the waning gibbous moon has for us. We're now in the waning gibbous phase of the moon. That is where it appears to be shrinking, and it is going from light to dark, right? And is more than full and less than half, right? You can get that clear in your mind, right? This phase connects us to water and flow. And it really suggests that you actually connect to water as well and the flow of life, right? It's sit by water, listen to water, sit by water, listening to water, be in water, swim, have a bath. Any of those things are really great. You can check out my magazine. I have a water edition magazine, and you can have a read of that. I'll put a link somewhere for that. You can find it on my website. But we have to really understand we have a really deep connection to water because our body is made up so much of water, right? So it's a time for positive reflection and seek great gratitude for all that you can, right? Then sit by water and release gratitude into the water as you're speaking, right? Recite all the things that you're grateful for. And in this phase, we also can do a little bit to move us forward. It's kind of like a place where we're kind of fine-tuning things, and it can actually help us to continue down the path of our intentions, right? But it really is a more passive phase. And so here I'll ask you to sit in that and deal with all the other stuff that's going on around us. And let's have a look at the closing of the Lionsgate 8-8 portal. And lastly, we have the closing of the Lionsgate portal that began on the 28th of July. It peaked on the 8th of August, and now the 12th of August, it's actually closing. And so the main thing that we need to focus in on here is grounding. I've done videos on grounding. Walking barefoot on grass is a really great way, not necessarily grass, but on earth even. And also connecting with crystals, really fantastic way to ground, meditating. You can connect to, on this particular portal, amethyst and smoky quartz are very grounding crystals for this time. As well, you could burn sage or incense or Santa Palo, something like that. And, since the world is so open, a lot of us may be feeling pulled in many different directions, right? And that's really why we need to really sit down and ground, right? If you're really still struggling with that, you could always go to my website, susanmckenzie.co, and go into the colored oil messages and have a look at them and pull a bottle. You can do that anytime. It's free on the website, right? And it's so focusing, I find anyway. And, so really this is another opportunity for us to actually go within and look at, when you're saying yes, You need to look at who and what you are saying yes to, and to make sure that it is for the best of your highest version, and also to make sure that it's in alignment with your soul. So there we have it. 3 events again. I'll see you on the next video.